do this question and answer vlog before we go back to parenthood, because we probably get in like 2 questions. For real. So I'm just gonna like read the person's name. If I don't really like know your name and you message me on Instagram or something, I literally just wrote your Instagram name. Sorry, but I didn't want to leave anybody out. Like I literally wrote down every question that was asked, which really wasn't even that much, but maybe next time we'll have more questions. So our first question, oh, and I put it in order, so I'm like in the order that we got the question. I sound so nasally, don't I? I think I got sick from going in and out of the cold. The room we were in was so cold, and then we would walk outside like directly into the heat.
And you ever be in a room so cold it smelled cold?
Yeah, it was cold. Like my bones were cold. So I think like going back and forth like that throughout the day made me get kind of sick. But no worries, I'll be fine. Anyways, our first question was from Lisette, and she asked if we have a nutrition club and how do we run our business. So we had a commercial club. It was called Bricks House, and it was going really well. We had the club in the back, and then we had, you know, like the workout mats, the boxing bags, all that great stuff. But then the pandemic hit, and I was pregnant, very, very pregnant, and I was high risk. I wasn't supposed to be like in the club and contact people during the pandemic and whatnot. But we had a nutrition club, and then we gave it to our upline press team, which is our sponsor. We are freaking blessed because our sponsors are our direct upline press team. So that's pretty cool. But they took over that, and they've even like added a warehouse. So all of you that keep asking me like, where do you get your cups? How do you have cups? I get it from our warehouse that our press team runs. She has like all the cups, the lids, the straws, products. Like, it's amazing. We're like for real blessed.
Yes. Shout out to Liz.
Shout out press team.
Yes.
So that is what our club is. It's still a nutrition club, but you know, it has a bunch of perks added to it now. But we converted during the pandemic to a residential club, and we live, as y'all know, we live in an apartment on the 3rd floor, so it's curbside pickup only, and it was ridiculous for a while, to the point to where like we were blocking traffic. We had like a line through our apartment complex, but then we moved from that apartment over to another building to have one of the upgraded apartments, and we closed our nutrition club during that process. And since we've moved, we haven't really opened it back up like to public, only because we've been trying to focus more on our business, like, you know, like our royalties and helping our downline. And with the amount of orders we were getting, it was just almost impossible to, because we were literally open from like morning to night. Like if I was home and I was awake, you're gonna get your order. So we just, yeah, it would be like 9 o'clock at night, and it would be like, hey, can I stop by? So it got to the point to where like we haven't reopened to the public for that reason. We just want to focus right now on, you know, like helping our team. We do still serve like here and there to our team and friends and family, but it's, you know, we're gonna get back to it eventually. You know, maybe when he retires, we can open a whole brand new nutrition club, commercial, with like a YouTube recording studio, a like you're crazy, it tastes like throw up. I've gotten used to it. Like when I first came in, it was like a challenge thing, where we would like challenge each other because it's so fine that you could choke easily. So that's how that pretty much started. But that's why I take it dry, and it's convenient. I don't have to shake anything up in another container. I don't gotta take another container. I'm already taking out my tea container, my shake container. So the Prolesta, I just like to open it and pop it in my mouth, you know? Like,
there is an art to taking dry Prolesta.
yeah.
When you put it in your mouth, do not inhale anything. It's very fine.
You gotta let it get moist.
If you inhale any bit, it's gonna go into your lungs.
We've had so many like preferred members. They're like, I'm gonna do it like you, and I'm like, great, take a video for me. And then they'll send a video and be like, what is wrong with you? I just got powder everywhere. And they'll send me a video and it'll be like poof, like smoke out the dragon. It'll be all over. It's so funny. But yeah, everyone thinks I'm crazy. But I mean, if it's not for you, don't do it. But I love it. He does it too. So I don't know. I kind of think it's like an OG thing, like from years ago, and we just keep doing it. I don't know. But that's why I take dry Prolesta shots. It doesn't make it work better. It works just the same if you put it in your shake. It works just the same if you make a donut shot. You know, just don't mix it with what's it called? Acid? What is it you can't mix it with? I'm asking you. Lord. Y'all know what I'm talking about. What's in fiber and tea? The acid.
Citric acid.
That. Don't mix it with anything with that, because that's what the doctor said to do, so I'm gonna listen to the doctors.
And don't warm it up.
And it's not just any doctor, it's the Herbalife doctors. So don't mix it with that, and don't mix it with hot water, because that's gonna deactivate it. So don't do that. But it still works just as fine. Dry Prolesta shots, in your shake, donut shots, do all that. Do what works for you. Just take it because it's a very good product. Nira Marie, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I hope I am. Sorry if I'm not. People pronounce my name wrong all the time, and I'm like, geez, it's not that hard. But she asked, best advice to give new distributors to make their business grow. My best advice is to be consistent. And I don't know how to say this. Be consistent. This is what I've learned. Like, for y'all who don't know, I've been in the business for 6 years. But I didn't take it seriously until about 3 years ago when I was pregnant with my daughter, Brooklyn, the crazy one that y'all be seeing. When I was pregnant with her, I realized that like I don't want to be working for somebody else the rest of my life. I want to be home with my babies, because my first two grew up in daycares while I was working my ASS off. I was a single mom, working like crazy, working overtime. I was a pharmacy technician, getting overworked and underpaid. And I didn't take the business seriously. I got pregnant with her, and I was like, I don't want to do this again. I want to like, grow business. I want to do this from home, around my kids, like all the stories I was hearing before. So I came back to the business because I did take time off. I was 6 months pregnant, and I called my sponsor like, yo, I need to come back. So with that being said, being consistent with your DMO, taking care of your people. If they don't want anything to do with you, do not force them to have something to do with you. If they loved you at first and then one day they wake up and just don't like you, then love them from a distance. I mean, it happens. Love them from a distance. There's nothing you can do. Don't stress that. Move on.
Keep adding people to your business.
Keep growing. It's like they say, first line, first line, first line. Focus on your first lines, getting new lines, helping them grow. Help the people who want to be helped. Do not help people who don't want to be helped, because not only are you going to make them frustrated with you, and then when they are ready to come back, they're going to go to somebody else. They're not going to come back to you. So, work with who wants to be worked with. Don't let anyone take your peace. This is what I've learned recently. Don't let people disturb your peace, because if you don't have a peace of mind, you're not going to focus on your business, and you're not going to grow, because you're going to be so focused on why this person don't like you or why this person said this. Don't worry about that. You need to
stressed out.
Focus. Don't stress yourself. You know your worth. You know what you can do. consistent. Don't care what other people think. That was my biggest thing, because I would always care, like, oh, if I did this, they're gonna think this. If I do this, they're gonna think this. Oh, I did this and now they're mad at me. Do what you need to do and don't care what they think. Because if I didn't care, if I still cared the way I did, we wouldn't have gone Active World Team just recently, because I wouldn't have spoke on what I spoke on. I wouldn't have started YouTube. I wouldn't have been consistent with YouTube. I wouldn't post the things I post on social media now, because now I don't care. What I want to post, I'm going to post it. I don't care what people think anymore, because if you care, then you're letting them mess with your business. And it's your business. It's your check. And your check is paying your bills, not the people that you're caring about what they care about. You know what I'm saying? So my best advice is that, like, work hard, put your blinders on, don't let no one disturb your peace, stay consistent. Do you have anything to add to that?
There will be ebbs and flows sometimes, and you're just killing a business, and like the very next month nothing's happening. That does not mean you failed. It does not mean you're doing anything wrong. Like she said, just be consistent and keep going.
On your bad months, that just means that the next month is going to be better.
Yeah.
So just keep working. Someone with the Instagram name of Baby Latina said, how old are you guys? Because you guys be looking so young. I want y'all to guess how old we are. I'm just playing. I'll tell you. Well, I don't even know how old. Am I 30 years old? Am I 35?
Born in 87.
What?
Your birthday is in November. What year is this? 21. You're 33.
I am not 33. I'm 34. I'm about to be.
You will be 34.
No, I'm about to be 35. No, I'm about to be 34. I don't know. Can I get back to y'all on that?
You're about to be 34.
So I'm 33.
Yeah.
I am 33 years old. I honestly didn't know. How old? You want to tell them how old you are? Nobody ever guessed his age right. This sun is making me look so oily. Bro, I am not this oily. Alright, tell them how old you are.
42. I'll be 43 in December.
No one ever believes him. Like, nobody.
Born in 1978. Born in the 70s. I was before microwaves was like a household thing. I remember before microwaves was like the household thing.
He be holding that against me all the time. If I try to argue with him with something, he be like, girl, I was alive before there was even microwaves. I mean, that don't mean nothing.
Before everybody, we used to warm up our food on the stove.
She also asked me, are you ever going to make the mojito tea ever? Yes, I will, I promise. I was honestly just focusing on, like, you know, the holidays that are coming up to help out the nutrition clubs. But I'm going to make that tea for you. I will, the mojito tea. It's actually a really good tea, so I'll work on that. And then we have Katia. She says, where do you learn your delicious recipes and what keeps you motivated? The recipes, honestly, I know there's like streamlined recipes like the Jimmy Buffet. Everybody knows that there's one for Jimmy Buffet, and that there's one for Captain America. Like, everyone uses the same recipe for those. But like 99% of my recipes, I literally just make them up. And to be 100% honest with you guys, some of these videos, I will make up the recipe while I'm making the video, and then I just remember it.
She's a genius.
He makes fun of me all the time. He's like, bro, your brain is like a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just, it's been like that since before we were in a nutrition club, and I kind of think that's what motivated me to want a nutrition club, was that. It was, the recipes are, like, that's why I feel bad when people are like, oh my God, can you send me your PDF file of all your recipes? I'm like, I can't take this all in here. Like, I've never taken the time to put it into a PDF because I'm like, I know it, so I'm there's the people who are like, I don't want to watch a video, just write it. But like, I made the video, I don't have time to make the video and write it. So just, watch it. If you really want it, just watch the video and write it down real quick. Like, fast forward through the video. I don't know. But yeah, and what keeps me motivated is the fact that I'm helping people, and the comments that I get on the videos, and the DMs, especially the DMs, because that means you're taking the time. I know it takes a lot to send a message because I'm horrible with that. Like, if I'm not doing follow-ups and you don't reach out to me, like, I am horrible with sending messages. So the fact that you guys take the time to send me a message and be like, I really appreciate you making these videos and sharing these recipes, like, that is motivation in itself. Like, that makes my day, and it warms my heart, and I freaking love it. Like, every time I get one of those messages, I'm like, babe, look what this person said, and it makes me really happy. So I really appreciate all of you guys for that.
Well, I think I've said this before, like, in her head, she knows what flavors will go together to create a different flavor. And it's like all the different flavor combinations she got up in her head somewhere. I don't know where it is, how she does it. But
It's just because I've been playing with it for so long.
Yeah. But it's like even like that with food, not just the shakes and the teas. It's like that with food.
That's true. Don't hit that Corvette. We're going up this really big bridge right now, and I have a fear of bridges. So if you guys ever wanted to know what my fear is, it's bridges. Because I have a fear of like going over and then not being able to open the door because of the water. And if my kids are in the car, I gotta unbuckle them, and then I gotta try to swim and hold them up. Let me just stop. That's my biggest.
We're going across the sky.
That is my biggest fear.
If we fall off
Oh my
this
God!
bridge,
Watch the road.
yeah.
Stop. All right. Pamela says, "How do you prioritize your day? Are you going with the flow, a planner, or perfectionist?" Okay, so this one it's different because you guys know I have older kids and younger kids, and my older kids have to be in school. My younger kids are just crazy. So the way I prioritize it, like literally, I wake up in the morning and I try to wake up early enough so I have time to myself to just like get my brain ready for the day. Sometimes I'll have enough time to like do some messages or run a report or something that I have to do that I know is hard to do when the kids are awake. I'll try to get done. Then I have, like my breakfast or whatever, and then I start waking up the kids. I gotta take my kids to school, and then when I get home from taking the kids to school, I gotta feed the babies because they just drink like a half a shake on the way to bringing them to school. It's crazy. But once we get settled down for a little bit, I try to get some work done. If they're just acting crazy, I'll handle them and handle house stuff, and then we leave and go pick up the kids from school, and then I'll come home, and he's home by the time I get home from picking them up. He's home from work, so he's able to help me with them, and then I can like focus a little more. So honestly, it used before I had more kids, it was easier to prioritize. It's much better to prioritize and like do what you gotta do first, important stuff first, and then worry about like sweeping the floor and washing the dishes. But I am a perfectionist when I do, like sit down and do what I gotta do. I am a perfectionist. He says
she has OCD. Everything has to be just so.
I be feeling bad sometimes because he'll be like trying to help me do something, and then I like go behind him and just redo it. But anyways, so yes, it is kind of a go with the flow, but doing the important stuff first with the flow, if that makes any sense at all. That's the stage I'm at right now because of having the babies at home and not in school while I'm also building a business. So Stephanie says, how do you make motherhood look easy? I have one and sometimes I want to run away. How do you handle 4? I don't know. There's some days where I sit down and I'm like, I don't even know how I got through the day, but thank you God for getting me through the day. But I honestly, I don't. I just...
Well, them Gibbs kids is something else.
They really are. They're like...
Oh, man.
My last 2 babies are 100% different than my first 2 babies. so chill, and these two like run me. Sometimes it gets frustrating because like I am at home with them, but I'm working. Like it's not like I'm just at home hanging out. I'm working like that. I work from home, and I don't work at night. I don't work for 8 hours. Like I wake up and I work until I fall asleep, and that's like legit. I mean, it's
when you have your own business, that's what it is. There's no clocking out.
no.
It's your business.
Even when I'm sleeping, I think my brain like is still working because I'll like wake up and be like, oh, I gotta do that. So
if you go clock out of your own business, you might as well go get a job
yeah,
and work for somebody else.
I work
Save the hassle.
24 hours a day. Some people don't understand that, and they're like, bro, you're just at home.
Yeah, okay.
I'm at home working with babies. That makes it even harder. But that I don't know how I handle them. I don't know. I just keep them alive. That's my goal. Just keep them alive. Keep them fed and alive.
Yes.
Christina says, how did you get lucky enough to stay home with your kids and do nothing but drive them to school?
Wow. Did you just hear?
So, like, that's what, like I just said, like, I'm not just at home. Like, driving them to school is a job itself. Like, I have to bring down the two babies and get the two babies ready to go. Make sure they're clean diaper, use the bathroom, they got their milk, they got their snacks. I gotta drive them to school. AJ's crying. Brooklyn's mad because she forgot her tablet at home. Like, it's not easy. It's even like if I was not working and I was just straight up stay-at-home mom, that shit still ain't easy. Like I give it up to all the stay-at-home moms because
Please believe it's not just
it is not
you gotta
easy.
think about it. It's a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. Like it's not like you just they gonna go in the room and get dressed
Yes,
and then
no.
y'all gonna walk down the stairs and go get in the car.
It is not
and they just
easy.
gonna be quiet. And no, you gotta bring them down to the car and keep going down. We live on the 3rd floor. We gotta go all the way downstairs. We gotta get in the car. We gotta get buckled up. They're gonna want some milk. 5 seconds after they get inside the car.
Not even at the apartment complex. Mom, can I have my milk? And then they gotta pee because they had their milk before we even left the apartment complex.
It's that easy.
But that's all I'm gonna say on that because I'm gonna start getting mad and be like, bro, y'all need to stop thinking I'm some kind of freaking trophy wife because my ass is working. Like I am working. Anyways.
I see what you do.
Thank you. Melissa K says, on your vlogs, can you show more of your personal daily life instead of just your meals? I'll show a little bit more, but like, you know, like a lot of stuff I like to keep. I don't want to show everything about my life. I know that's like a point of a vlogger, but you know, I want my family time, I want my husband time, but I'll show a little bit. I show a lot already, but I'll show a little bit more for you, Melissa. Only because we got the same name. Jess said, what made you start a YouTube page? I'm in love with everything you post, especially your vlogs daily. Thank you. I was really iffy on doing the vlogs. I went back and forth for a long time. He's the one who actually like pushed me, like, just do it. See how, you know, the feedback.
I told them to make a YouTube.
So thank you guys for that.
Ago.
The reason why I started my YouTube page is because during the pandemic, everyone was asking me for videos, like short little videos to help them because obviously the club closed. They wanted to make the stuff I was making them at the club. So I started making these short videos. Now I just send it to them in text messages. But then I got tired of making the same shit. I kept making like stuff just to do it. And then I'd be like, here babe, drink this. I had to make a video for somebody. So then I was like, you know what? I'm just starting YouTube and I'll just send it to my clients and whoever wants to see it will see it. And then just started sharing and it blew up and now I get to help even more people than just my clients and I find that pretty amazing. So that's where YouTube came from. Nora said, can you make a video of your Herbalife story? Yes. I've been meaning to do that. I'll do that. quitting, hard reset. Unplug, relax your brain, do something you enjoy, go out, get some fresh air, even if you have to unplug until the next day. I've learned that recently as well. So it's normal. Everybody has that moment.
You're allowed to quit for 4 hours. That's it. Can't quit for longer than 4 hours.
That part. Because if you do end up quitting and you walk away, you're gonna come back.
Yup.
Because you're gonna know what you're missing. Trust me, I've done it.
You're gonna
It'll
see
be
that
in my
person
story.
that you signed up
Yeah.
going past you.
Yeah. I'll talk about that on my story. We're already at 30 minutes. Bernadette, how did you meet your husband? You guys act like you've known each other since grade school. I'm waiting for my fairy tale. Since grade school, boy, he would have went to jail.
Yeah.
We're 10-year difference. So, how did I meet him? How did I meet my husband? All right. I was working on myself. Okay. I was in a stage of my life where I was literally like, I blocked out the world. I was working on myself. I didn't feel good about myself. I had no confidence whatsoever. All I did was work and take care of my kids. My brother was like, you need to go to this gym. Well, honestly, I met him at a professional fight that me and my brother would go to fights all the time. He was friends with all the fighters. So he introduced me to him at a fight, but it was just like another fighter that he introduced me to. He introduced me to like 20 people in one night. He was just another one of them. So anyways, look at his face. He's like, man, whatever. You know you love me. And,
She had a thing for me.
now,
I saw that
he was just another fighter, y'all. And then
she wanted to marry me.
my brother was like, you should come work out. Like, I was working out at LA Fitness because they had a daycare where my kids, I would work, go pick them up from school, feed them, take them to the gym, let them go play. I would work out for an hour, and then we'd go home. So then my brother was like, you need to come try this gym. Like, it's a boxing gym. You'll love it. I'm going to go there and meet one of my friends and blah, 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 blah. Long story short, I went to the gym. I almost died taking the class. I like blacked out for a minute. I ate Subway before I went. I wanted to throw up. It was horrible. It was horrible. But it was a really good workout. So I was like, bro, this gym's like amazing. So me, my two brothers, and my kid's grandmother, we all signed up at the same time for like that 3-month thing. So it's called Checkers World Tampa. Shout out to y'all. Y'all got me like real skinny. So you guys, if you're in Tampa, go check out Checkers World Tampa. No, I'm not getting paid promotion. I just love them. As for Anthony, he's the owner. He's great. Anyways, past that. Started working out there. He ended up teaching the classes. And then he asked me on a date. And I was like, nah, I ain't trying to meet nobody. I ain't trying to go out on no dates. I'm just trying to get fine because I want to look fine. Right? And he asked me out again. And I was like, nah. Then, he's a personal trainer. So he was like, hey, can you like do pictures for my fitness stuff? Well, business cards.
I was making that ad.
Yeah, his ads, his business cards.
A model for my ads.
So, and that was back when I used to do these little modeling gigs or whatever. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Like, I'm coming here anyways. You want to do the photo shoot here? I'll just do the photo shoot here. Take a couple pictures, big deal. So then, afterwards, after the photo shoot, he's like, all right, how much do I owe you? And I was like, no, nothing. Like, I'm here already. Why are you going to pay me? Whatever. Then he asked me on a date again, and I was like, no!
It wasn't a date.
Okay, he asked me to dinner, and he knew I like sushi, so he ran the sushi card on me, and I was like, I'll go eat with you.
Right.
Because he was funny. Like, during the photo shoot, he was making me laugh. So I was like, okay, I'll go eat with you. And my kid's grandmother was like, if you don't go catch that one, blah, 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 you need to give him a chance. And I was like, we just going out to eat, Lola. That's how we do it. But that's how I met him. Like, that night, we went out, what was that? Like, a week after? It was like a week after that photo shoot.
Yeah.
We went and ate, and then, like, we saw He hypnotized me.
I ain't hypnotized you. You already like me. I'm telling you. She was trying to fight it.
Whatever. I was working on myself.
Yeah, okay.
And your fairy tale will come. Don't look for it, because I wasn't looking for it. I should have. Was not looking for it. It'll come when you're not looking for it. Just live your life and like smile a lot. Marissa said, I always wanted to vlog, but I'm nervous. How do you do it without being scared? I was scared. I was really scared like the first two, and then I was like, I don't know, y'all, I can do this. So, I mean, every time you do anything for the first time, it's kind of weird and uncomfortable, but you gotta get uncomfortable to grow. So, girl, start your vlog. Start it, because you don't know where it's gonna go. Alexis, is it easy having a club? No. No, it's not. It's work. Like, having a club, yes, it's fun. Yes, it's beautiful. Yes, it's yours. Yes, you get to do what you want, make your own schedule, but it is not easy. You got bills, you gotta clean, you gotta handle ish. If something goes wrong, you gotta fix it. Every person who walks through that door, even if you do not like them, you treat them right, because that is your business that they're walking into, and you don't know who they know, and word of mouth is everything. So yes, you gotta serve, be happy. You gotta go in when you don't want to go in. You gotta open when you don't want to open.
The customer is always right.
Customer is
not always right. You know what I mean?
Even when they're wrong, they're right. You run out of products. Yes, Herbalife runs out of inventory, so you just gotta switch stuff up until you know it comes back. Is it worth it? Yes. If you really want to have a club, get your club, but know that it is not easy. Just like anything worth having is not easy. What else do you want to add to that? Like, that's straight up.
Like, if you're getting into Herbalife and you want to open a club, learn the full Herbalife business, because
it's not a franchise.
Yeah, you don't want to just be making shakes and teas, because when you're not making shakes and teas, you're not making no money.
You gotta build.
You want to build a team so that you got people in Texas making shakes and teas, and when you're asleep, you're still making money.
Relationships is everything, and in this business, it's not just about making shakes and teas. It's about changing someone's life the way your life is changing. So that's my input on Nutrition Club. It's definitely worth the struggle.
It is.
Jamie says, how often do you take clients and want to join with you after the holidays? Can I save a spot? You do not have to save a spot with me, because girl, I am taking clients every day, all day. Y'all want to join our team as a business partner? Send me a message. Instagram at IAM.MelissaGibbs. Send me a DM on Facebook. My name is Melissa Gibbs. Leave a comment on this video. Fill out the form in the description of this video. Where honestly, like, I do this full time. I quit my job 3 years ago, replaced my income, and been taking clients ever since. So we take VIP members, retail members, we take distributors, anyone who wants to change their life in any way. We got you. You just want to order products and you don't want me to bother you? Got you. Get your discount. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be scared, and don't think that, you know, like, you're below anybody, because you're not. If you have questions, ask me. I am a regular person. I have like imagine that I could taste it. So that's what I'm dealing with COVID side effects. Lynn says, how old were you when you had your first baby, and do you want more? I got pregnant at 17. I had her at 18. No, I do not want any more. I got my tubes taken out of my body. Literally, they took them out. They cut them down as small as they could, and then they like burned it, and they tied it, and then they burned it. So like they took my tubes out. It's crazy. I was literally laying there, and they took my stuff out and put it next to me on. I couldn't see it because of the thing, but I can vividly remember hearing them like cutting my skin and like swishing my organs around. Like I think I'm traumatized from it. Like I remember hearing all of it, but I don't want no more kids. No. Cope Miranda, I'm pretty sure that was an Instagram name. Why do you do the dry powder down instead of donut shots? I already explained it. I just like it. I mean, I'll still do donut shots here and there, but I just prefer the dry powder because it's convenient and I like it.
It's old school OG stuff.
Right. Liz asked, how do you make money? We make money so many different ways with the Herbalife business, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to join the business side. Because yes, we make money selling teas and shakes, but we also make money selling, like retail orders. We make money helping a distributor make money makes us money. We do not make money signing up a distributor. If I sign up you up as a distributor today, I make $0. But if I help you make money, then I'll make money. If I help a preferred member get results or be consistent on their products, to be healthy, live a healthy lifestyle, we make money. What else? If we help, bonuses. When you hit certain levels, you get bonuses. Helping a distributor build their own team. Money, residual income. You don't know what residual income? Look it up. If you want some, let me know. I'll help you get it.
If you help somebody make money, and then that person helps another person, and then that person helps another person, you still make money.
Yes. Yes.
That's why it's all about helping people.
It's amazing. Herbalife is really amazing. No, it's not a pyramid scheme, because if I sign you up, you can surpass me.
Yes.
Corporate world, you're not going to surpass your boss. So which one is a pyramid?
In a pyramid, you get paid for bringing people into that pyramid.
Yeah, we don't get paid.
You don't get anything. We can go sign up 1,000 people today. Herbalife is not going to give us anything. They're not even going to recognize it.
If a preferred member signs up, we don't get paid for that either. So it is, like I do not get paid for signing you up. So don't think that. I'm just trying to help you. Last question from Shellfish. I'm pretty sure that's an Instagram name. I heard Herbalife can affect your liver. Is that what's wrong with your liver? Yeah. No. I was born with a chronic liver disease, and I mean, I don't share about it a lot, so a lot of my followers don't know about it, but if you've been following me for years, I was born with a chronic liver disease. I take a treatment to kind of try to keep it level, but lately my numbers have not been level, so that's why I've been talking about it, because I'm having issues with my liver. No, it's not from Herbalife. It's my treatment. So, I'm dealing with that. When I got this question, I did Google it, and I read Herbalife may be linked to liver problems, but never proven why. So I mean, cigarettes are linked to lung cancer. Why are you guys smoking cigarettes? Alcohol is linked to liver problems. I mean, everything is linked to something, but don't try and say that my liver that I was born with is linked to the only products that have made me feel as healthy as I do now. just saying. For Herbalife, no energy, no nutrition. I thought I just had to eat dried chicken and broccoli and I'd be great, but no.
Herbalife has been around for 40 years.
Many years. And Herbalife has helped so many people. He has a phone call.
I'll take it.
In my personal circle, like, it's helped people. All right, let me do a disclaimer. Herbalife in no way will cure, prevent diseases, treat, all of that. Does not do that for you, okay? But I know people who have personally gotten off of high blood pressure medicines because of Herbalife. I know people who can get up and go play in a park with their kids now because of Herbalife. Like, if you don't want to take the products, don't take the products. But don't say that you're not going to take the products because they're not healthy for you, but then you're going to go to McDonald's for lunch. Don't do that, because that irritates me. And if you do it, don't tell me. That's my thoughts on that. And that is the last question. So, 45 minutes in, questions and answers are done. If you guys like this vlog, question and answer vlog, let me know in the comments. If you want another question and answer vlog, let me know in the comments. We'll do it again, because this is actually kind of fun. If you like my answers, let me know. I know I got everyone's questions, so don't go in my comments down here talking about you didn't answer my question, because I answered everybody's question. But if you have more, I'll answer some more, because this was fun. So, with that being said, I am going to post recipe videos this week, because I know I've been, out of town and running like crazy, so I have had no recipe videos. Y'all stop sending me screenshots of other people's YouTubes, because it's okay. I know other people are utilizing YouTube and making recipe videos. I'm not the only one. It's not my territory, so it's okay. I love y'all for it.
Hey, if y'all got any questions you want to ask me,
yeah. You have any questions for him? I know y'all do, and I